So something terrible happened to my Daiwa BG. I actually snapped the knob clean off the crank. They don't have a replacement part for this. Well, they do, but it's been out of stock for over a month, and I called around and I'm not going to be able to get one. But during my research, I found this Gomexus knob replacement, and it looks pretty awesome. They had a bunch of different colors, but this one matches my BG, and it will not be a direct fit. It came with a bag of hardware, but for the Daiwa BG, it's not a direct fit. You're gonna actually need to drill it out. So I've got a drill, just some drill bits. We're gonna work drilling the rivet out of the crank and putting the new shaft and everything in. So let's get started. This would have been a perfect job for a vise and a drill press, but I'm stuck with this Irwin quick grip clamp, and it's worked just fine, and also just a regular drill. I start by punching an indentation in the center of the rivet. That way when I'm drilling, I'll stay on center. So after I get this divot in place, I'll start with a smaller drill bit just to give me a nice pilot hole before going in with a larger drill bit. This Gomexus Power knob came with a bag full of hardware, and a lot of it I didn't even end up using. So here we go with the larger drill bit. I'm wetting down the cut area with some WD-40 just to help the drill bit stay cool and cut a little bit nicer. These are pretty nice drill bits. These are the Milwaukee Cobalt drill bits, so they seem to work the best. Kind of expensive though. As you can see, I don't have my nice workbench anymore. I'm doing most of the work, any projects I do around here, done out of the travel trailer. So I'm just trying to clean up after myself with our little house vacuum so I don't have metal shavings all over the floor to catch into my socks. So you can see that new shaft didn't quite fit in, so I had to ream it out a little bit more, and now it goes in. I actually over drilled it a little bit. I didn't have to ream it out quite so much, but it gets a screw in the back. Snug that down. Came with a lot of really thin washers, so I'm going to start with one first, and then I'll go ahead and put on a bearing, followed by another washer. We're good to slide on the first half of the power knob. It'll get a bearing that will stuff down that center hole, and it turns out that screw that I used as a punch earlier, the back side of it, worked really nice for seating that bearing in. And then on top of that bearing, it got another screw. The power knob cap is threaded, so it threads right on like butter. Alright, so that wraps up this real repair. I've got the new power knob on, and it is spinning. Man, does that thing spin so buttery smooth, and it just keeps going. It's quiet, it's smooth, it looks great, it matches my reel perfectly. I thought it was a little big at first, I'll be honest. When I got it and opened up the package, I thought, wow, that knob's a little too big, but now that it's on here and I'm feeling it and I'm using it, I'm very pleased with its function and look. Now, another thing you could go do is I'll probably end up going back with some drops of oil, oiling all the bearings and parts, and some Loctite, some blue Loctite on all the threads, just to ensure that those don't back out while I'm fishing and wading in streams. But other than that, Very happy with this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Time to get back out on the water.